How do I deal with autism in my situation? When Evan was first diagnosed, I was obviously devastated like most parents. Immediately I thought of Rain Man, because back then autism wasn't talked about that much. And you're already under a microscope when you're a celebrity, and you're fine getting beat up, and you can say whatever you want, but imagine your kid, when people start saying really mean things, and they start, if you go out, they're gonna go and, oh, he has autism, let's look at him and watch it. It's the worst feeling, which is why a lot of celebrities do not come out about their children's issues. So when Evan was diagnosed, I had a conversation with God, and that was, if you show me how to heal my boy and get him better, I'll teach the world how I did it. And it was the first day I made that promise. And a year later, Evan was so much better that he lost a lot of the services that the state was giving him. And then I had a choice to make. Do I hide, because he's gonna be able to get to a point where no one's gonna be able to tell? Or do I make him a poster child and really try to help other parents and families? Well, being the good Catholic I was, there was no decision. It was obvious. So I wrote my fourth book, Louder Than Words, about my journey with Evan and going through divorce and being financially bankrupt and having him go through seizures, cardiac arrest. He died in front of me for 2.5 minutes. We revived him. He's been in comas. He's been brain dead. I mean, this kid has been through hell and back. Still trying to be a single mom and working this business and having that diagnosis, it was incredibly hard. But man, it turned me into a warrior. I mean, you can't knock me down if you tried. So my heart goes out to these families. I went on a tour actually for 3 years with that book, and I did 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, sitting with moms for about 3 years. I spoke to about 450,000 parents face to face, kind of going through, listening to their stories. I filmed every one of them. I don't know why. I didn't do anything with it, but I felt like everyone needed to have a platform. And it was an amazing journey, and it's still exhausting. I'm the president of my organization. We raise funds for families that can't afford to treat autism. Autism is not covered by most insurance companies. It costs about $80,000 a year just to pay for autism, so we fund families who can't afford it. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm kind of just paying it forward, and that's how I'm dealing with it.
That's great. That's great.